What's going on, my beautiful DC brothers and sisters? It's your boy, the Truth 31. Hit like, subscribe for all that DC goodness on that face, naked chest, and ding dong. The hoe is dead. And no, I'm not referring to the Reddit housewife Dick Bandit. I'm referring to Ezra, identified as Patrick Bateman Miller. So without further ado, let's break this bitch down and let's see what we got. So much like Eddie Diaz's father, David Zaslav has had enough. It's time to go. Get the fuck out of my house. You are fired. You are DOA. You are being replaced, Ezra Miller. So long. Nice knowing you. So let's break this bitch down. There is no winning in this for Warner Brothers. One studio source tells us this is an inherited problem for Zaslav. The hope is that the scandal will remain at a low level before the movie is released and hope for the best to turn out. In Zaslav's plan to make DC an explosively successful division like Marvel under his newly structured studio with his own new boss, the non-binary identifying Miller, why is that in there? We hear is simply not a part of those plans going forward in the future universe, regardless if there are more allegations or not. So there you go. Ezra Miller is seemingly out of the DCEU. He's out of the Flash.
Shut your bitch ass up before I get to talking shit about you.
And I told you this. I told you from day one, David Zaslav and Warner Brothers were not interested and were not going to restore the Snyderverse theatrically. The Flash film was going to retcon everything. So why in the fuck would David Zaslav and Warner Brothers be like, you know what? All that $100 million we spent on the Flash retconning the Snyderverse, let's bring back Zack Snyder. Let's spend another $200 million on restoring the Snyderverse. Does that make sense to anyone? I told you they were not going to do it theatrically, but of course you have these fucking scoopers like fucking Shitosity telling you, oh yeah, it's going to be restored theatrically. What?
That's boy.
So what does this mean for the Snyderverse if it happens on HBO Max? Will Zack Snyder replace Ezra Miller? I mean, I know Zack Snyder is a loyal guy, but is he willing to risk it if he were to come back and restore it on HBO Max and work with Ezra Miller again? I don't know. Like, that's a dangling question. Like, that's a question that, only Zack Snyder has the answer to. I don't know what's going to happen, but for right now, all we know is that Ezra Miller, non-binary. I think that was fucking hilarious. Make sure you put non-binary in the article. People have to know. Never mind that he kidnapped some bitch. Never mind that he allegedly groomed a 12-year-old. It's important that people know that he's non-binary. Like I said, man, the future for DCEU theatrically is the Hamadaverse. Unfortunately, the only bright spot that we have to look forward to is that Henry Cavill will come back theatrically with Superman movies that are not going to be connected with the Snyderverse. So Henry Cavill coming black. Henry Cavill's gonna be fucking Black Panther. Henry Cavill coming back in the black suit in Black Adam is fucking nonsense. Anyone that tells you this shitosity is a fucking retard. That's not gonna happen. That's when Henry Cavill comes back, is gonna be disconnected from anything Snyderverse, because Snyderverse will be exclusively on HBO Max. So there you go. The future for Warner Brothers is not looking great. The Snyderverse, let's see what happens with that. But again, the state of DCU right now is in a state of flux. It's not looking great. And it's going to be very, very interesting to see what's going to happen in the future, man. But yeah, Ezra Miller seems to be out. And there you go. But as always, my beautiful DC brothers and sisters, that's going to be it. Make sure you guys hit the like button, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Discord to join the Truth Army. Share the video, like the video, be so kind. And as always, push your comments down below. Tell me think truth. Ezra Miller should have stayed in as the Flash because he's great and he's non-binary. We are with him. Or do you think truth? I'm glad he's out. Maybe we can recast somebody else, somebody better, and let's see what we can have. As always, love you guys. Stay safe. Truth out.
I'm horny as fuck, bro. I'm walking around the crib in circles with my eyes closed. Cause if I see a hole, I swear to God, it's not safe. bro, my